second winner of the week is going to be a guy that, I mean, he actually might be able to win Defensive Rookie of the Year now. Not only because, just hear me out, Alex. Hear me out on this one, okay? Because yes, a little bit of homer in this one, but Patrick Surtain, a lot of hate for where he was drafted. Before Justin Fields, before Mac Jones, and ultimately, if you look back on it, I was feeling a little iffy as a Broncos fan, but looking back on it, I really wouldn't have it any other way because this guy's been absolutely amazing this season. He picked off Justin Herbert twice, one for a 70-yard pick six, a couple pass breakups, and he's just all-around shutdown. He's been really good this whole season, and the reason why Patrick Surtain might actually be the favorite for Defensive Rookie of the Year is because Micah Parsons should just be Defensive Player of the Year. Take out the rookie, just Defensive Player.
Yeah, I mean, here's the unfortunate thing is Pat Surtain's actually really, really freaking good. So you have a lot of you have some basis here to be a homer there. But yeah, I mean, Micah Parsons what he's doing with Dallas is incredible because they're almost making like a heliocentric defense surrounding him. He's the middle linebacker, and sometimes he's the blitzer off the edge, and sometimes he's a drop back and go run in the middle of the field. Now he's the spy, or he's going to play a hook curl in a cover 2 zone. I mean, it's just he does everything on the field. And he does everything at such a high level, and it seems like he's playing at a different speed than that offensive lineman there because he's making plays that you don't see rookies make, and it's...
You'll see veterans make the kind of plays that he's doing. He's ridiculous.
He could be the Defensive Player of the Year. He's got a case, and it's almost like if that happens, I think Pat Surtain's having such a good year. There needs to be some sort of recognition for him. So I don't think he's going to get it. Maybe he'll potentially be on like a Pro Bowl team or something like that. But yeah, I mean, Pat Surtain is playing really well. I don't think the Broncos have any. I mean, maybe they would rather have Justin Fields or Mac Jones, but for the circumstances they were in, they got their shutdown corner. It's a premium position. It looks better than J.C. Horn right now just because of the injury stuff. But yeah, I mean, the Broncos got their next Chris Harris, their next help me with his name,
Champ Bailey,
that guy. So they found their shutdown corner for the next couple of years.
I'm so happy with how both of their star rookies have turned out. The Broncos really are. They have two on offense and on defense. They have guys that are probably the top two in the running right now for Rookie of the Year. In Javonte Williams, who's one of the hardest ranked quarterbacks in the league. He's actually the best tackle breaker in the league by a good margin. And then Patrick Surtain is making veteran quarterbacks and good quarterbacks in Justin Herbert not be able to throw the ball to that side of the field.
He's good at shutting off that side. It's crazy. And he's not doing it like – and it's interesting, too, because you look at a guy like Trayvon Diggs and a guy like Pat Surtain, just as two examples here. Pat Surtain doesn't get tested that much. When he does get tested, he makes plays. Trayvon Diggs, on the other hand, gets tested all the time because he's giving up the most yards in the NFL, the most receptions in the NFL, the highest QBR when he's been targeted, but he also has 8 picks. So he's the massive feast or famine guy, but you don't get the accolades with the 8 picks and the notoriety like Trayvon Diggs is doing when you're on the Pat Surtain side and just playing so well that guys aren't even touching you. You aren't even going anywhere near your side of the field. So he doesn't get that notoriety of the 8 picks just because he doesn't get the opportunities. But I think as he starts to do this and as number one receivers go in there and Pat Surtain starts shutting them down, it's going to equate to almost, when we had that Darrelle Revis level where it was Revis Island, he didn't make a ton of interceptions. But
so crazy.
He was so good at shutting down that receiver, shutting down that side of the field. That's where his notoriety came from. So if Pat Surtain keeps this up, he won't need to make the highlight plays like he did today to get the credit he deserves. But, I mean, you go 2 interceptions, 1 to the house, and 2 PBUs as well added on to that. You're making an impact there, especially against Herbo.